So, what does a baby want? What does the narcissist baby want? Well, he or she wants mommy to take care of them. And that's what they want to happen 24/7. And babies don't give anything back. I mean, they give a little bit of amusement, they give some excitement and some pride, but basically it's about that baby's potential, that those parents spend so much time and investment. It's to get that baby to a point where they're on their own and they're independent and they can contribute to the world. They can give back. And with the narcissist, you never get that narcissist to grow up. You can invest and invest all of your time and energy to meeting their needs with the hope that one day they will be strong enough to be on their own and then also be strong enough to give back, to compromise. But they never do. They never do. You might get them to a point where they're less anxious, where they may kind of feel content, but you're the one who's still on that hamster wheel trying to appease them and trying to meet all of their needs, which change all of the time and are very unpredictable. They're demanding. Narcissists are demanding like infants as well. They never give up. They don't sleep. They don't eat the right things. They abuse themselves if you don't try to stop them, except they're not cute. They're not cute little babies. And babies kind of have control over you too, like a narcissist does, because you can't really control a baby. The baby's needs control you. And so that's what the narcissist is. It's like having an infant. Once in a while you can get a little bit of joy out of it. And the thing is, with an infant, they grow up. Every year is a little bit easier and easier. But with a narcissist, they never get easier. They usually just want more and more and more. They don't grow up. And so this sense that this narcissist gets about you, it has a lot of tinges of paranoia underneath it. They don't accuse you of good things. They don't falsely accuse you of having positive intentions. It's always to the negative side. And so one day, eventually, your narcissist might get the feeling might get that sense or some cues, some nonverbal cues, that you are no longer going to maybe take care of them. They might get a sense that you're starting to get fed up and that you might start slowing down on meeting all these needs because you're tired, you're exhausted, and that you're starting to give up because you haven't seen anything come back to you. You have not gotten that reciprocity. You're not really sure if it's ever going to come. So you start to slow down and see what happens. And when that happens, the narcissist becomes very angry and rageful, like a baby whose parents let them cry instead of going in there every few minutes into the room and comforting them. Or like a baby that, just had a bunch of milk and still wants more, and finally you have to set a limit on it, and you say, no, this is not good for you. I'm not giving you any more milk. You've had enough. And the baby becomes rageful and angry and crying, or you don't know what the baby wants. The baby doesn't even know what the baby wants. And so when this grown-ass narcissist starts getting a sense that you might stop taking care of them, not that you did stop taking care of them, but just that you might in the future, that's when they go looking out for some different supply, because they know they are a liability. They know that they don't give back. They know that they're like a helpless infant and that they give very little to another person accept sex and maybe some amusement and some intermittent crumbs. But other than that, it's not worth it, and it's not sustainable for that spouse who's their surrogate parent. It's not sustainable for that spouse to continue to maintain this adult who's really an infant inside. And so when they get that sense that you're going to abandon them eventually, or that you're going to make them become independent and be on their own, and you're just tired of it, that's when they start seeking other people, because they need a parent. And it's really, really sad. Thank you.